somebody to be. If that makes any sense, dear Lord.
Yes, it does make sense because, like, even if you weren't a famous person who's been on television, when you match with someone and you text for a little bit, you have a preconceived notion. So when they are texting and talking to you,
the Nespresso machine that my neighbor, quote unquote, gave me. Although they don't know it because they just put it out in the foyer and then brought it in. In the summer, I usually make cold brew because I don't have any other coffee machines. So this, other than instant coffee, this is the best kind of way I can make hot coffee. It's not very good. It doesn't taste awesome or anything. I like my cold brew more. The best part of the day. The best part of waking up. I don't even want coffee right now. I just need something to do. I feel directionless. 7:33. Good morning.
I was wearing a wig, and he was telling me a very...
One thing I realized about morning routines just now is I do not want to be on camera and be looking like this. I did just want to get this because I was sad I didn't get my coffee in yesterday on the camera. Just satisfied this coffee time montage for me, and I think I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna chill for a bit, go to yoga, do my laundry, pack for LA, and that will be a good time to film again. So I will see you in a second, aka 3 hours from now. Hi again. It's 2 p.m. now, and I went to yoga, I cleaned the house, I made some food, I did all my laundry, including the sweatshirt, but I'm still gonna wear it. And I got some of my stuff together that I'm gonna bring on my trip. I'm 100% sure I've forgotten some things, but since we're driving and it's gonna be a few days and I'm just seeing my parents, I feel like it's not a huge deal if I forget something. I haven't decided if I'm gonna bring my laptop yet, but other than that, I've got enough stuff now. So I'm just gonna pack a little bit while I wrap up this video. So I was looking at my morning clip with the coffee, and it was like so hard to watch that. And I feel like I just need to forbid myself from watching too many of my videos. Like after I upload it, I think I need to just let it go and pretend it never happened. But yeah, I feel like it's really awkward to show like the morning clip, and but I definitely look and felt not ready to see anyone, let alone the internet. At large, just whoever wants to be here. So it's pretty awkward, but we'll get over it. I thought it was cool that when I was editing it, I wasn't like tempted to just delete the whole thing and like never do that again. So I'm still gonna post it. Obviously, like you've seen it, but I used to be a lot harder on myself, and it's just like it gets easier to when you see yourself on camera over and over again. And I'm so glad I got over that because it's hard to avoid cameras your whole life, or like avoid the stage or like a microphone where you're hearing your own voice. And then when you do, it's like your identity is kind of threatened and you're super thrown off. But since I've been doing this for a while and basically just like moderated my ego a little bit more and face the reality of what I look like and sound like, I think like I don't think I would have posted that even a few years ago, maybe, but I don't really care that much anymore. And it'll probably get like harder once you get older, or these things will happen a lot, and I might as well get used to it earlier. What am I packing? I'm just gonna do really easy. 3 pants, 3 shirts, 3 sweaters or sweatshirts. I'm not even gonna wear real pants on this trip, probably. And yeah, so a lot of things are pretty much done. Yoga was not that great. It lasted like an hour and a half, which was good bang for your buck because it's usually just an hour. But didn't really feel like being there that long, and I didn't think we were doing anything that important to make it that worth that long of a yoga class. I was just thinking about how like I've been doing yoga since I was in college, and it's been so good to do it through certain stressful periods of my life, for sure. Obviously, great for your health. It's been great for my flexibility. It's helped me with a lot of injuries, helped me learn how to breathe, kind of, and just like get a better understanding of like regulating my breath and my nervous system and my mind-body connection, my flexibility. But I used to kind of use it as a crutch, or get kind of obsessive about it, like wanting to do it every day for a certain amount of time. But I don't feel that way about it anymore. So sort of like, especially after the pandemic, I hadn't done it for like over a year, and I didn't really do it at home. And I realized I didn't need to do yoga. And that's how I feel about a lot of things, especially when you go on vacation and like, I'm not going to work out for a week. I'm not going to have my routine. I used to worry about like not being able to eat the things I wanted to eat, or like have enough vegetables, or mostly like, those are the main things. But I haven't followed any of those rules for so long. I haven't focused on vegetables either for a long time, and all of that's been good. I think I still have crutches, and there are a couple that I've been trying, like mildly trying to kick for a while now, but I haven't tried that hard because I haven't figured out what my motivation is specifically, or if it's worth giving up those crutches because they're not hurting anyone. Um, I think that a couple of the things I still do get anxious about losing is like running. Like I don't mind taking a break from running for like a few weeks or a month, but long term, I think it's the best way to help my mind calm down. And I like the feeling, and I do find like it's like a good maintenance way to like maintain a certain level of health for me, and just like helps me out with my appetite, helps me feel like really like blood sugar is really solid. And then the other thing is like I have this habit of like writing down things I eat in my calendar, like my Google Calendar on my phone, and like ballparking how many calories I've eaten. And the calories are not that important. I mean, I care about the ballpark. I almost always eat like a certain amount of calories every day. My body just always does, or at least that's how I'm calculating it. But I'm not like actually calculating it. It's like so there's really it's so arbitrary. There's no reason for me to be writing this number. And I've tried to do things like not write the number and just like know what I'm eating because I do like knowing like okay I've gotten enough protein and vegetables today and oh I haven't eaten in like this much time or I have and it's just like kind of knowing what listening to my body but then knowing like what's come before that. So I guess I'm rationalizing myself out of it and being like why is this even important to quit? It's definitely not doing me any harm and it's really deeply rooted because it's I've been doing it for so many years, like at least 10 years. And there was a time when it was more restrictive or like I use the number as a weapon. But now I don't really do that. And I have been like gaining some weight and eating a lot in the last few months. And I don't feel like it matters. Like I don't really that concerned, but sometimes I think like maybe it'd be good not to do that. I don't know. And then I think those are the only things that I feel a little bit obsessive about doing. Um, any other things? I think I need to like actually make sure I packed everything now, and it's still pretty early. I want to get some daylight in, go out when it's still sunny, and then I'll be heading down to my parents' house in a couple hours. So um, most likely, I am not bringing my laptop on this trip for the next few days. So I will be taking a pause here and we'll see if I come back sometime before the new year, just like around New Year's Eve, and then catch you all in. Bye.